On everybody, welcome to the Wages Zone podcast, and I just want to say right now, guys, we are on a 10-1 record at the moment. Just to start off our two soccer videos, 2 days ago we had a 5-0 clean sweep, and just yesterday we just went 4-1. If it wasn't for Yokohama shooting 28 shots in their home game and not scoring one goal, we probably would have had another clean sweep. Like, I don't think that was a bad bet at all. Like, come on, 28 shots, you're at home, you should have won that game. I don't get how you go and lose to the third worst team, man. So come on, guys, let's keep winning this money. And yeah, we're going to the 4th of July today, and we're gonna be eating some food, listening to some fireworks. You hear me, guys? Listening to some fireworks. How crazy that sound? I mean, watching some fireworks and making some money along with our soccer bets, guys. So come on, let's get this show on the road and let's make this money. First game we're gonna get into is Gaish versus Ittihad in the Egyptian leagues. I probably butchered those names. I know if anybody ends up watching these videos from Africa or Egypt, they're probably gonna tell me that's not how you say it. But I'm like, well, I'm an American. You know how we are. We always say things wrong, and it's just how it's gonna be in the videos, because I don't know how to pronounce these names unless you want to tell me how to pronounce it in the comments. And I'm gonna pronounce these names wrong most of the time, but we're going to go with Gaish versus Ittihad. I think it's going to be a competitive game back and forth. In 5 straight games, if you look at the last 5 games head-to-head between both these teams, they've both scored in each time. A 2-2 game, a 3-2 game, and then a 1-1, and then a 2-1. Like, they go back and forth, like, with these two teams. So yeah, like, I feel like I only have much to say. Our first bet with this game with Gaish and Ittihad is going to be both teams to score. It's going to be at a plus 115. I think with the last 5 games with both these teams ending up with at least ending up with 1 goal in the games, I'm just surprised that you're going to get these odds at a plus. It's a plus 115. What do the bookies know that I don't? But we're going to take a chance on it. We're going to go with Gaish and Ittihad. Both teams to score at a plus 115. And yeah, guys, that's going to be breaking down for the first game. This next game, guys, this game's going to be starting at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And the last game with Gaish, guys, I don't think I told you, but that game's going to be starting off at 9 a.m. tomorrow in a Pacific time, 9 a.m. So yeah, we're getting into this game with Shamrock, Rovers, and Dundee. Like, Shamrock Rovers is a top 4 team in the league, and if they win this game, they're going to be going into the top 3, and they're going to be playing. Usually every single year, Shamrock Rovers are in the title discussions. They're always up there trying to fight for the title, and Dundee's the bottom 3 team this year. And if you look at their away record, they're the worst away team playing away from their stadium. And Shamrock Rovers, if you look at their home record, they're one of the best teams at home, and that's what they're playing at in this game. They're playing in their home field. So the bet for this game is going to be Shamrock Rovers. I'm taking Shamrock Rovers at least score 2 goals. Over 1.5 on Shamrock Rovers goals. It's going to be set at a minus 125 at the moment. I think the line's going to be moving as well as soon as people start seeing that this is actually good odds at the moment. Because if you go and look at their money line, they're a minus 200 to win the game. And then if you go and look at them to score 2 goals, it's minus 120. So in my opinion, Dundee might actually get a goal in this game. So if you think they're going to win this game like I do, they're going to have to score 2 goals to win this game. So you might as well take the better odds at a minus 120. So yeah, take Shamrock Rovers over 1.5 team goals at a minus 120. Guys, we're going to be getting into is a Bahia versus Juventude. It's going to be in the Brazilian Serie A game. And guys, look at these graphics we're actually getting right now. Like, I actually pretty like these graphics so much. The engine we're using recently has been giving us some pretty good stuff, and yeah, I'm starting to like it. If you guys want to comment on the graphics and you guys like it as much as I do, just like say something about it in the comments. So like, let's get into the game. Bahia versus Juventude. Juventude has lost 5 in a row on the road, and Bahia is the best team actually at home in the Serie A league. So yeah, I feel like I don't have to break this down too much. I think Bahia is going to dominate this game from as soon as kickoff. They're going to go all the way from the kickoff to the end. They'll probably win this game 2-0 or 3-0. I don't think Juventude will score a goal, and if they do, I still think they're not going to score more than 1. So a Bahia money line is probably the best bet. That I usually take the over 1.5 on the team goals, but Bahia sometimes you see that they'll play at home and they'll play really good defense. They'll end up scoring 1 goal and they won't score any more, but they'll just keep the pressure pressure on you, but sometimes the ball just doesn't go in. So for this game, we're going to be taking Bahia at the money line at a -153. That's the best bet we're going to get on this game. Guys, we're getting into is right here in the States. It's going to be the Colorado Rapids playing against Sporting Kansas City on 4th of July. Come on, guys. We're getting soccer in the United States on 4th of July. It's going to be a great day. We're getting some baseball, too, if you got some baseball fans. So it's going to be a great day, 4th of July tomorrow. And on this game, we're going to be taking the Colorado Rapids to score at least 2 goals. The Colorado Rapids at home have been looking really good. It's like they make you play in their own mountains out there. That's why we put the graphic like this. It's like they make you literally out there playing in the mountains. Like they're used to this stuff. They're used to playing in the altitude, and it's just going to be a pretty crazy game where I think Colorado Rapids, just like Bahia, is going to dominate from the beginning all the way to end, and I don't think Sporting Kansas City is gonna have anything to do about it. If you look at their last 5 away games, they've only drawed 1 time, they lost 4 times, and if you look at Colorado Rapids' last 6 home games, they haven't lost 1 game, and then in 5 of the last 6 games, they scored at least 2 goals in every single one. So for this game, we're going to be taking the Colorado Rapids, the over 1.5 team goals. It's right now it's set at a -135. I think that's actually a pretty good odds. So we're going to be taking Colorado Rapids over 1.5 goals. And yeah, guys, come on. They just keep making this money. Like I said, this is one of my favorite plays of the day. So out of all the plays, I'm getting to the last bet of the day. It's going to be the Battle of Los Angeles. It's going to be actually my favorite team of the MLS. I'm actually wearing their jersey right now with the LA Galaxy taking on LAFC. Honestly, I'm just going to vent a little bit. I'm tired of these fucking LAFC fans out here just talking all their shit. Like, what have you guys really done besides winning 1 fucking title? Like, you guys really haven't done anything at all. LA Galaxy, I know it's like funny to say an MLS team has history, but to the point is, we actually have a lot more history if there's anything to do with the MLS. I'm tired of all these LAFC fans talking all their shit. Like, get out of here. You guys won one championship, and you guys want to start talking like you guys are the Clippers of Los Angeles. So, all right, guys, let's get into the game. I just wanted to vent a little bit. So this is going to be the Battle of Los Angeles. The LA Galaxy take on LAFC. And in this game, when most times you see where the derby goes between these two, you see it's a very competitive matchup where both teams are having their chances. They're both shooting like crazy. And at the moment, I think the LA Galaxy is actually in better form. I think, like, some people will disagree with me. I might be biased because I'm an LA Galaxy fan, but the LA Galaxy are actually in really great form. They've been beating teams like crazy this year. Their attack has looked wild this year. And the same thing with the LAFC. They just beat a team 5-0, but they're just barely catching form. In the beginning of the year, they weren't looking as well. But the Galaxy and LAFC, this is going to be a really attacking game. Like, I'm talking about straight on attack where we could be seeing a 3-3 game, 3-2, like something where we're going to see 5 or 6 goals in this game. Like, watch me just be saying this and we get 1 goal, like, or a 0-0 game. But no, I think it's going to be a 3-2, a 3-3 game, and I'm going to be taking either the Galaxy is going to pull off a 3-2 game or it's going to be a 3-3 tie. And the bet for this game, we're going to be taking the both teams to score and over 2.5. And if you get that little parlay put together in your bookie, I use Bovada, so they have the both teams to score and over 2.5. It's set at a -130 right now. The over 2.5 and the both teams to score are set over a -200. So if you put them together, it goes down to a -130. So yeah, dude, that's gonna be giving all of our bets for the day. Like, let's keep this streak going. 10-1 at the moment. Hopefully after tomorrow, I'm coming back at you guys like a 15-1. Like, we want to keep this run going. We don't want to lose any more bets. Like, I know that's easier said than done. Like, it's almost impossible to not lose any more bets, but I don't care, guys. I'm saying it right now. Every bet I put out here, I think it's a lock. I'm not going to come out here and give you no bullshit. So I'm coming in here with optimism. Like, tomorrow we locking it in. We're coming back and be on here 15-1. I might even throw something else in there, and just check the description, like the video, subscribe to the page. Come back every single day, guys. So, like, come on, guys. It's the wager zone. Like, let's make this some money.